So tonight we're going to be playing some more of Dragon Age, the Veilguard, because it is Thursday night. I just streamed this game for the first time 2 weeks ago on Thursday. Um, so this is only my second stream on this game. But 2 weeks ago, when I started this, I kind of explained the reason why I'm playing this game now is because it's free on PlayStation. So, long story short, this is a AAA game that came out I think on Halloween, so that was less than 6 months ago, and the game basically bombed because there's a lot of controversy about it and stuff. So a lot of people didn't like this game. I decided not to buy it, obviously, but yeah, they're giving it out for free this month on PlayStation. So I got it 2 weeks ago. I streamed it on a Thursday night, and so far it's not that bad. It seems decent enough. So I've decided to keep streaming it for Thursday nights for the time being, and we'll see. Hopefully the game doesn't get worse or anything, because honestly, it wasn't that bad when I played it, when I did the first stream. So yeah, obviously I didn't get to stream this last week because of my vacation that I was on, which I've been talking a lot about the last 2 streams since I got back. Basically last week I was away, so that's why I didn't stream this or anything else last week. And yeah, we came back on Monday. I did stream Baldur's Gate on Tuesday night, and then last night I streamed Elden Ring, but the Elden Ring stream did not go very well, mainly because of network issues. So I don't know what the problem was. My stream crashed 3 times last night on Elden Ring. The last time it crashed, I didn't even bother starting a new one because it was going to end anyways. But basically, I was streaming Elden Ring for about maybe close to half an hour, but not even. And we didn't even really get into any gameplay because I was talking with people in chat and stuff, and it was just kind of a slower start last night. So part 1 of my Elden Ring stream last night doesn't even really have any gameplay. We were just kind of getting started. And then hang on, I'm just pulling up the stuff here on YouTube. So yeah, I streamed, I'm looking here on the channel page, so I was streaming Elden Ring for 22 minutes, and then it crashed, and then I started a part 2, which crashed immediately after I started it. And then so I decided just to delete that one, and then I did the actual part 2. We got about an hour of gameplay before that one ultimately crashed as well. It's saying an hour and 5 minutes. I feel like it was even shorter than that when it cut me off. Yeah, just to be clear, it wasn't YouTube or Elden Ring itself that was crashing. It was my internet. I don't know why it was so bad last night. But yeah, it crashed several times. And because the internet went out, not only did the stream crash, but Elden Ring also kicked me out of the game, which was really weird, because I always play Elden Ring offline. So I don't know why it was bothering to kick me out of my own Elden Ring game too. It was quite annoying. And honestly, I feel like I don't even really remember that much of what was going on last night. I guess it was more, I wouldn't say boring, but just not really that eventful. We took out a boss. I was going through the Caria Manor, took out Royal Knight Loretta. I'm kind of over-leveled for Liurnia now, so I guess it was just easier than it should have been, and because of that, it was just, I don't know, less exciting. Anyways, so I was going to end the stream anyways. That part 2, just the part 2 of last night's stream, I was live for over an hour, and I was just about to end it anyways, but it still crashed like again, just before I ended, which is just, it's kind of annoying when these streams crash so often. Really annoying, because I can't do anything about it. There's no way to stop it. Anyways, it looks like tonight's stream is up and running good. My phone is actually on super low battery, which was the last thing that I wanted to say here before we start. I've had to do this before, occasionally. If my phone is low on battery, I'll usually go and plug it in, and then let it charge while I'm streaming. I just like to have it here and make sure the stream is actually up, which it is. So, stream is up, looks good. I'm gonna go throw my phone on the charger because it's at 7% right now. I've been playing Hearthstone pretty much all day. Hearthstone is a card game that's been around for like over a decade now. Like it's literally like 11 years old this year. And I used to play Hearthstone quite a bit when I was younger. I finally just started kind of getting back into it before our vacation, and then the internet was actually kind of bad there too. It's like I come home and I have bad internet. We had bad internet at the resort where we were staying as well. So I wasn't really able to play much Hearthstone, but now I'm back home and now I'm fully into it. So literally played like at least 6 hours of Hearthstone today on my phone. I'm going crazy. I've gone from bronze to gold in like 2 days. Anyways, I'm gonna go throw my phone on the charger and I will be back, and then we're gonna start with Dragon Age. Dragon Age the Veilguard. We'll see what happens. Hopefully the game continues being at least decent, because I always hear so much bad stuff about this game. Okay, I'm back. Phone is on the charger. So, really the only downside to that, and it's a somewhat major downside, is that I can't read the chat on my phone. So if anyone's chatting tonight, I have to read the messages as they come up on the screen, which half the time they get cut off anyways. Even if they don't get cut off, they only show up for about 3 seconds before they disappear. I really hate reading chat off the screen. I kind of miss like the frame thing that I had when I would stream on PS4, where the chat messages would stay on the side of the screen, like when you're looking at the chat on your phone. On PS5, I don't have that option. Connection failed. If my internet just died after I just went and put my phone away, I'm literally not even streaming tonight. I'm just gonna cancel it. I'm so sick and tired of this. I feel like I need to go get my goddamn phone again now and check if the stream is actually still up, because the game isn't connecting. I guess you can play this game single player, unlike Elden Ring. But I don't even know if the stream is still up now, because it's saying that I couldn't connect to EA servers. Let me go get my phone. Honestly, whether the stream crashed or not, I'm still gonna be pissed that I have to go back and get my phone after I just put it on the charger. And now there's a possibility the stream has crashed, and I don't know because my PlayStation doesn't tell me. I gotta go look on YouTube for myself. Jesus. Alright, that better be the last time I have to get up tonight. I just went and checked my phone, and the stream is up on YouTube, and it's fine. So, why was the game telling me that I'm not connected? I have no idea, but that's honestly retarded. Never mind the non-binary bullcrap in this game. Like, why would it tell me that I'm not connected when I obviously am, because the stream is still up? No idea. I can't even see the menu here. I think, actually for this game, I think I had the camera in a different spot. I maybe had it on the top, but I'm gonna try putting it mid-right for now. Let's try that. Okay, we're gonna try it here. So, like I said, it's been 2 weeks since I played this game, and this is only my second stream on it. I do not remember where I had the camera for this game, but I feel like in the last stream I also didn't have the camera in my normal spot, which I usually put it mid-left, but that's often in the way of stuff that I need to read, so we'll keep it right, see if that's fine. Alright, hopefully we can have a proper stream now, playing the game, not worrying about anything else. Okay, yeah, this is also a awful spot for the camera. Top mid, maybe? Or top left. Top right's not gonna work. I never put the camera bottom. It looks bad no matter where it is on the bottom. Let's try top left. This is where I put it for the Crew Motorfest. The only thing it covers in that game is timers for races, which is kind of annoying, but it's out of the way of everything else. Okay, so this is where we're at. We have some sort of like main area. I guess I kind of finished like the main like prologue or intro to the game during the last stream. And now we've come to this place where we're chilling. So it's saying I have objectives and stuff. Optional objectives. Here's my character, which I don't really like the look of these people in this game. But, you know, I wanted to have my character be one of these guys because they're kind of a unique thing, I guess, for Dragon Age. And I made my character look as cool as I could. I made him look as cool as possible with what I was provided. Except his outfit looks awful, and I can't change that. That's based on the class or whatever. I think it's more the color scheme, though, is the only thing that really changes. It's like your backstory or whatever changes the color of like your armor and your clothing. So the casual clothing in this game, in my opinion, just looks extremely ugly. It looks really bad, and I can't change it, I guess. Alright, let's just like move around and stuff and see what happens. Anything up here? What's this? Okay, I don't know what the floaty thing is, but there's something in here. Study. So it's optional for me to talk to Neve or Harding. Otherwise, gathering the team at the library table is the main objective. But this whole place is called the Lighthouse, I guess. And this is just kind of where we're at.
Wisps. Figures are in the fate, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me.
I made a call that got you injured right after we met.
I'll be fine. You trusted me for the job, and I delivered. That's what counts. If we're stuck in this, let's hope you can trust me again.
Oh, I guess there's romance with Neve. I'm not really sure exactly what she's talking about here. It's stuff that we did, last stream. Sure, let's say this.
We'll see how it goes.
Is that cynicism, caution, or both? We might just get along.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
Okay, so step one is figure out what we're chasing.
Right. And the 20 other questions that need answers...
That's step two?
I can see why Varric brought you on.
We've just got to start somewhere.
Okay, Neve approves. I'm not sure how much that matters. I know they have a similar sort of thing in Baldur's Gate. But in Baldur's Gate 3, if you have, like, companions that disagree with you on, like, a bunch of things, they'll actually leave your team. Which I had happen once. Currently in Baldur's Gate 3, all of the NPCs that I have unlocked are still a part of my camp or whatever, but there was one point where I had someone leave after we killed a bunch of people, and then I ended up, like deleting that part of a save. I think that was when I was playing the game off camera, maybe before I even started streaming it. That was a long time ago. But yeah, I'm guessing stuff like that maybe doesn't matter as much in this game. Oh, okay, so I literally only went in the study to talk to Neve. Wasn't she in the room like where we were before?
For you, or did you just miss me?
Okay, I guess she's just chilling in here, not doing anything. Cool. I was gonna say that the conversation that we had with her sounded pretty dry. The dialogue wasn't great. I've heard a lot of complaints about this game, mainly due to the writing and stuff. So I don't know if I noticed any of the dialogue being like super bad last time I streamed this, but yeah, that conversation we just had with Neve was pretty dry. Collect Imperial Weave. Okay, I don't know what that is. Have we been in this building? And what's this? Notes on a caretaker. So there's these doors everywhere, and they just automatically open as you walk towards them. Does that always happen in this game? Do doors open before you even go up to them, or is that specific to this place? Do we want to go down there? I guess. Let's go down. Nothing here. Okay, so which character is Harding again? Is that... Well, it's one of the dwarves, because there's only the 4 of us here. So Neve is kind of like the sorceress or whatever. And then I don't remember actually if Harding is the male dwarf or the female one. The dwarf girl, she's like an archer, I think. And the guy is like Or like a rogue or a... I don't know, he has a big crossbow and stuff. Okay, Was this the study that we were already in? Yeah, and then I went around and did that, okay. So since it said that talking with Neve was optional and it didn't really show me where to find her, I just kind of came across her like that. That means that Harding will be just chilling somewhere too. I'm guessing in there is the main objective, which would cut off the optional dialogue maybe. Let's try going this way. This place is kind of big, but it's, you know, it's weird. Everything's all floaty. Oh, I guess Harding is in here.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
Harding, are you doing all right?
I don't know. Are you? Is anyone? Anyway, doesn't matter how I'm doing. What are we gonna do about this mess? We were going to go back through the Alluvion, right? Let's start with that. As soon as we can.
You know, you can take some time to just...
Now you sound like Varric. Varric and I started this. And I can't stop. Not now. Don't ask me to. So, come get me when you're ready to go. All right?
Okay, so I guess Harding is going through something, not really sure what. I mean, like story-wise in game, a lot happened during the prologue or the prelude or whatever you want to call it. There was like this elf dude, and we didn't kill him, but he got like banished or something. And he was like, what he was doing was bad, but he didn't really seem like a villain. He kind of seemed like he was, what he thought what he was doing was right. Like it was for the greater good. So Varric then is the dwarf, the guy. So he'll probably be at the library table. And once I go in there, it'll probably trigger another cutscene. And yeah, Varric almost got killed by the elf dude who was like his friend or something in the past. And then, that's pretty much all I remember. Pretty much it. So yeah, I don't know. Let's head to this library table and get moving on here.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
Okay, is Varric dead? I don't remember him dying. I think like I thought he was dead or something, but then he didn't. I have no idea, bro.
In my head, Solus showed up while I was out cold to gripe about us breaking his ritual.
He's mad about us destroying his ritual?
Sounded like it. When the ritual went wrong, he ended up trapped in some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm not in danger. He can only barely reach me. I bled a little when I got knocked out.
So Solus is using blood magic, like any normal mage would to play with your mind.
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
We all know he's not a god, but it's faster than saying ancient elven mage every time we talk about him.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganan and Gillenane. 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
Okay, I don't even know how Rook knows the names of those gods or whatever. So Solus isn't a god, he's just a powerful mage. He was trying to summon elven gods, I think, but now he's like trapped with them where he was trying to take them from. I think that's what happened when we screwed his ritual. But also like the whole world is getting invaded by demons or something, and that's what Solus was trying to stop. Or maybe he was summoning the demons. But I don't remember what he was trying to stop, because he was trying to do something that he thought was like good. He wasn't, you know, he wasn't trying to be evil or whatever. I don't know. Okay, they're stronger than Solus, sure.
I talked with Solus. He was scared of them. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solus says Elganan and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that. We're down a man without Varric. We can't just rush in.
I know you're hurt, Nev, but the rest of us need to do something.
I'll be ready to fight when it's time, but we need to investigate, then figure out what we're dealing with.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
I'm gonna take Nev's side.
If Elganan and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
Then let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Nev, are you okay to go?
It's a headache. I've worked with worse.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
Find the Illuvian room. Okay, so the Illuvian is some sort of like magic mirror or something we can use to teleport. I guess that's how we get in and out of this lighthouse place. Now, I'd like to see where Varric is before we leave, because I'm pretty sure he's still alive, right? They didn't clarify during that conversation if he's dead or not. They make it sound like he's kind of dead, but I feel like he's still alive. I'm pretty sure he's like in a bed upstairs or something, I swear to God. I don't know what that is. What's it showing me here? Oh, it's just telling me to go out of the basement. I guess we haven't been there yet. So we're not going to go back outside, but I want to go back up here, because this is kind of the building we started in, I think. That means Varric should be in here. transformation. Yeah, here's Varric.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, alright?
Okay, so yeah, he's just incapacitated, but he's still alive. He's not dead, so I'm sure he'll join us later. I don't know. Maybe he just sits in that bed for the whole game. Who knows? I'm not really sure. Anyways, let's head down. See what we got. So we haven't been down here yet, right? Pretty sure. This looks kind of cool. Illuvian room. Who left this here? The Dreadwolf's Illuvian? Okay.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlethan.
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
Don't worry about me. Shall we?
Let's do this.
Arlethan Forest.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Shut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it! Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlethan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
Didn't see you volunteering. We put our lives on the line to stop Solus, and we stopped him.
Not without a cost.
Sky's not ripping itself apart anymore, is it?
All right. You stopped Solus. So why is Arlethan neck deep in wild magic?
Solus was dragged into the Fade when we interrupted his ritual, but something else got out.
Someone else, supposedly. Elganon and Gillenane.
Mithalanast. Two of the elven gods of old. The Evanuris.
Shit. If they're back in the world, that explains a lot.
So Elganon and Gillenane are loose. Which means what?
You thought Solus was bad. He's a bit of a bastard, true. But next to them, let's just say they weren't known for their kindness.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evaneris, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of Veil Jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Lute. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. You get your friend back to your camp and... we'll find Belara.
Nev, I need you to stay with Strife and Irilyn, alright?
I'm fine.
You're the best detective in Minrathous. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. If trouble shows up, they could use your skills.
Fair enough.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Okay, a whole lot of dialogue there with those new characters, I guess. Maybe like semi-main characters. Veil Jumpers, they were called.
Is it me? Or is there something strange about this fog?
It all feels a little off. Like everything shifted a little bit.
Okay, so it's just me and Harding now. So yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what was going on there, but basically, since the whole thing that happened with Solus, I guess this whole forest place kind of got screwed over, and the Veil Jumpers weren't able to control their own like automaton or whatever that was, some sort of like construct that was attacking people. So that was kind of cool. I was hoping we would get to fight it, but I guess they got it under control. Alright, well, we'll move forward and see what we can fight out here. I'll have to get used to the combat in this game again.
Moving?
Oh, this one's an enemy, okay. Is this the same thing as before? This one looks smaller. So yeah, I gotta remember how to do this, because I don't remember. Okay. What's attack? Square, I think. Square and triangle are gonna be for attacking. Okay, dodge a circle. Alright. Oh, I only took down his armor, he's got a bunch more health left.
Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Belara? Belara Lute. Strife and Irilyn sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Lace Harding.
Protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. The elven gods Elganon and Gillenane have escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And it seems like they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
Okay, well we found Belara. This is who we were looking for. I didn't think we were gonna see her immediately. So right after we killed that automaton thing, then another one started running at us, but I guess she has it controlled somehow. On her arm? She's wearing it as a bracelet. Okay, let's just say this. I don't know. That means it's like the joking option won't help. We'll see how that translates into a joke.
I've had a couple of days, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Strife and Ireland said you're their best Veil Jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I really, really hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
Okay. Help Alara deactivate the artifact. Get to the temple. Guessing there's going to be a bunch of other enemies around here.
I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
We've handled our share of demons. A few dozen more shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact to protect it from threats.
Threats like us, I'm guessing.
Large truffle. Okay. So it's telling me there that like things I'm grabbing, valuables, can be sold or used to strengthen allies. I wonder how that works. And speaking of like allies in this game, I wasn't actually sure or not if this game is fully like kind of like squad or companion based, kind of like Baldur's Gate. Which, I mean, it's possible to do Baldur's Gate solo, but you're supposed to have like a group of companions that are always with you in that game. Because it's like based on D&D. As for this game, I think it would work fine without companions, but since we're going through a story and stuff, I guess I'm always going to have people with me. I don't know. Also, I don't even know if this game is like open world or what. Right now I'd say it's more like kind of semi-open world. Like it's linear, but there's a lot of exploring we can do, obviously. I don't know. Graphics are nice here. This place looks pretty cool. So yeah, so far this game is like definitionally semi-open world, I'd say. Definitional.
That's the edge of the bubble.
Hang on.
Can't pass through. We need to shut down the artifact first.
Shut up. Am I putting too many syllables in that? Definitionally. I don't actually know which way is proper for that word. If something is by definition, is it definitionally or definitional? Definitionally. I have no idea. It doesn't matter. Okay, what were they saying? Because we're not supposed to go this way, right? Don't think so. Okay, sprinting in this game is normal. That's good. Movement speed isn't that bad anyways, the normal movement speed.
Is that water just swirling into the air?
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though.
A whirlpool anomaly? That sounds kind of sus to me. There's something afoot here. Perhaps some witchcraft. The way they speak in this game is very modern, which is kind of disappointing. Not that it really matters that much, but I always like it in fantasy games when they, you know, actually act and speak like people from, you know, medieval times. This game is obviously more of a sort of like an alternative fantasy. I don't know. There's some things that almost look kind of like sci-fi, but like not really. Like it's still like medieval fantasy, I guess. There's just like there's different stuff going on. It's not like traditional fantasy. And I think all the main character voice options had like sort of like a British accent. But Harding, she has like a, you know, an American accent. Same with this character too. Like they don't sound like typical fantasy characters. You know, they sound like Americans. Is this where we came up? Or was just like a different way to get up here, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of trying to explore a bit, but there's not really much to see. It's kind of like when you're exploring sort of a more boring area in like Elden Ring or something, and there's just like plants and stuff to grab and maybe like a few things on the ground. That's it. There's nothing really like interesting to do or see here, so let's just keep moving forward.
Demons! Right where we need to go.
Got some
Let's
enemies.
deal with them.
Companion abilities. Use R1. Each companion has their own special ability that can be selected from the ability wheel.
Quick.
Oh, okay, so I can pull up the wheel, which pauses the game, and then I can... So I have my own abilities. But now we have companion abilities. So does each companion have more than one ability? Lara has Replenish, which is healing. Or Fade Bolts. Harding has Adrenaline Rush. Soothing Potion, also healing. Okay. Let's do the Adrenaline Rush. Does this boost my damage, or Harding's damage, or all of our damage? Because it says enhanced damage.
You got it.
Okay, it's my damage that gets enhanced, I think. Also, I gotta get used to square for attack, 'cause in Elden Ring it's R1, R2. In this game it's square, triangle.
Look out.
Actually, is triangle like... What is triangle? Triangle's more of like a special move, I don't know. Let's do a heal here. Okay, so I was buffed, but it wore off, it doesn't last long.
Good to go again.
Again, how do we block? L1 for block. Okay, so blocking is better than dodging for sure. There's no stamina on it. You can like parry if you time it right. I don't know, it seems kind of tough to do. You can also switch to a two-handed weapon.
Good work,
Use ability
everyone.
shortcuts. Oh yeah, ability shortcuts. This is way better. Yeah, why use this like wheel when you can just do the ability shortcuts? It's way better. Way better. Okay. So if I don't want to use one of my own heals, I can use one of my companions' healing abilities, and then they just have like a cooldown on it. And that's it. Like this has got 36 seconds cooldown. So she just healed me, and she can just keep using that every 36 seconds, right? And there's no cost to it. Because then I can save my own healing potions. Because these two can both heal me, which is good. Because I'm rusty, we haven't played in 2 weeks. I've almost forgot what the combat is like. I'm sure we'll have more enemies soon. Get more used to things. Oh yeah, we got more right here. So I know you can throw your shield, is that like L2? How do I throw? Okay, now triangle is like a... I don't know how to throw. X? X is jump. Circle is the... What is square? No, square is normal attack. I don't know what I'm doing. How do I throw the shield? Oh, I think you press R2 when you're holding L1. What about R1? That's still just for abilities. Okay, so if you hold R2, you can charge up the shield and then throw it. I see. The camera angle keeps going a little bit weird. Only leveled up. Okay, we got a skill point. So just pressing up will just hint which way you need to go. Alright, that's cool. So we got a skill point which will be useful. It seems like you level up quite slowly in this game. We're just hitting level 3. The leveling up maybe is even slower than like Elden Ring. Okay, skills. So this is Warrior Core. And I already had this unlocked, the Driving Kick. So I unlocked Counter Blow, which is square or triangle after a perfect defense, like a parry. Deflect your enemy's attack and perform a powerful counterattack. Then I got the Focused Retaliation, greater passive, gain precision after a successful perfect defense. So I don't know what precision does. And then I got this Titan Stomp ability. And then from here we can go with some physical resistance, or shield toss damage, or I can go with a different like ability. Shield volley. So is just pressing R2 supposed to be a shield toss? What was R2 doing before? Because I wasn't doing it unless I was already blocking, right? Striking a shield toss with a shield attack volleys the shield back at enemies up to 3 times. So I can keep pressing triangle as the shield keeps coming back to me and then keep throwing it. This is a passive, downfall. Jump attacks guarantee critical hits if the target is knocked down. Tumbling blades. So you roll and then square or triangle. Okay, let's go with that. Okay, so after doing a combat roll, which is just double circle, then square or triangle will be a like a charge attack kind of. Alright, we're figuring it out. We're getting used to stuff. Elven Temple. Well, this place has a lot going on.
What is this artifact we're looking for, exactly?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
Is this chest for me? Oh my god, what?
We
Necrosis.
see elven ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world, apparently.
Okay, well there was something inside of the chest. I got some new armor, but I was also poisoned, because I guess it was trapped. Now the armor that I just got, is it better than what I'm wearing? That's what we need to find out. Because I was wondering if there's sort of like a gear system in this game. Yeah, I guess we haven't really looked at it, because I've seen this before. I guess it just hasn't really clued into me that yes, there is gear in this game. Because we've seen this. So this is our first time getting new gear. We now have new armor. We can check to see if it's better than what I have. This is the worn plates. Common heavy armor. 7 defense, 5% ability damage. Jumpers, deft leathers. Common light armor. It actually has 11 defense and 30% ability damage. It is way better than what I have, and it's a common. I wonder if this stuff is more like you know, scaled or like level based. Like the stuff gets better as you level up. Not like all of the armor, you know, having set, you know, attributes or whatever, kind of like in Elden Ring. Because this is completely better than what I was wearing, and this is light armor. I had a heavy armor on. And this also can give me increased ranged attack and charged shield toss damage, but those are both locked. So I'm assuming you need to upgrade the gear. I think they said something about that too. I think there was an anvil or something at the lighthouse, so makes sense. We have gear that is upgradable. That's cool. This reminds me of like Diablo. I kind of want to get back into Diablo 4. I miss it. Back when I got that game, like almost a year ago, I was grinding it like so fast, and then I kind of just like blew through the whole story, and then kind of felt like the game had a lot less to do. But when I was into Diablo 4, around end of spring, early summer last year, I loved it. I know I streamed it a bit, but I played it way more off camera. I had so much fun with Diablo 4, but I grinded the game so hard for like 2 weeks that it's just like made me want to stop playing it as much, just because I played it too much. Okay, this armor has got a different look too. It's unique. It's interesting. This makes me hopeful that maybe we can change the more like the regular clothing when we're not in free roam. Because yeah, the regular clothing looks really bad. Like yeah, I think I kind of liked the look of my normal armor better than this. But this still looks alright, you know? It doesn't look hideous like the casual outfit that we have.
What was this place?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important.
What do they mean by sentinels? Are those the...
Feels like an armory, or something like that.
What's an armory doing this far out?
Warlords. Ancient elves had a lot of them.
Are sentinels what they call like those constructs? The one that Balara has like in her gauntlet or whatever. Also, can I use that? Why isn't that like her ability? Or maybe it is. No, she has Fade Bolts, and she has her Replenish. And then Harding has the Soothing Potion or the Adrenaline Rush. I have the Driving Kick and my Titan Stomp. Those are the only like move like abilities that we have. Also, what does down do? I'm just noticing that. Oh, that just switches to my hammer. Wait, this switches everybody's weapons? No, it just made them pull them out. Okay. I was confused there for a sec. I thought when I switched weapons, it switched their weapons too. It just made them pull their weapons out. So as a warrior, I can go between sword and shield or the maul, which in this case is like a big sledgehammer right now. Which I like the sword and shield a lot better, but the maul was okay too. Alright. Let's continue then. And yeah, Balara is somehow able to like summon an automaton or something, so that would be kind of cool if I could like, you know, get her to do that as her ability. Maybe it's unlocked later.
Wow. I've never seen anything like this.
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside.
Okay. Why is she acting so shocked? Isn't she the one that's been out here for 3 days? We've been out here with her for like 20 minutes. And she's shocked by what we're finding. I kind of get, like God of War vibes from this game a bit. Just like the gameplay, the menus, and certain parts of the map. Like out here, it kind of looks like God of War. God of War 4. Which I haven't played God of War Ragnarok, but that game's been out for like over a year now, right? It's probably gone down in price. I'd like to get Ragnarok at some point, but I always did say, because a lot of people were telling me they wanted me to play God of War Ragnarok. And I was saying I still got to finish God of War 4 before I buy Ragnarok. So I do want to get back to that game someday. It's been a long time since I played it. God of War 3 I actually played through the whole game, and that was after I got God of War 4. Because God of War 4 I think I got like around a year after it came out, so it came out 2018. I think like 2019 I got it, played it a bit. But God of War 3, they gave out the remastered version of it for free on like PS Plus. So on my old YouTube channel, I remember throughout like summer 2019, I was playing God of War 3 a lot, and I finished the whole game. I liked it a lot. God of War 3 was really fun. And God of War 4 was definitely cool too. Definitely higher quality, but overall I think I actually enjoyed God of War 3 better. Which, I mean, maybe I would enjoy the first two God of War games as well, I don't know. They're pretty old. I don't even know if those ones have like remastered versions or whatever. But yeah, anyways, this game kind of reminds me of God of War 4. Certain aspects of it. It just kind of has the same vibe, at least in gameplay. In gameplay mechanics and stuff.
Are we just supposed to jump across?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Power crystal? You mean this?
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in.
Ancient elven technology often runs on power crystals that can be transported between locations. So this is a puzzle sort of thing. This also gives me like big God of War vibes. And specifically God of War 4, not God of War 3. God of War 3 worked a lot differently than God of War 4.
And there we go. Easy.
Huh. That's a great trick.
Okay. Continue to the temple.
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
Help Balara deactivate the artifact. Ask Balara to deactivate the resonance amplifier. Why do I need to ask her to do that? Isn't that what she wants to do? You want to deactivate this? I don't really know what this is. Let's find out. Oh, it's saying R1. Oh, do I have to like... Does it want me to like do it through this? Ah, okay. So it really wants me to get used to this R1 menu. So if you want a companion to interact with more of like a story thing, you hold R1 and then at the top here it'll be like a situational thing that'll show up. Like it says that Balara can tinker this artifact, so we'll have her do that. Balara can use tinkering to repair certain elven technologies. Oh, we're about to get attacked. I wasn't even done reading the other thing. Okay. More of these demons. Oh yeah, square. Wanting to press R1 to attack. So if I do like L2 and X, how long does that take to like charge up again? I think it takes a while. It's sort of a big move. I need to heal actually. So if I do like, oh crap. Okay, I just did Balara's healing. So that was hold L2, hold R1, and then press on the D-pad. And shields, there's a specific way to deal with them, right? They want you to just, yeah, they want you to throw shields at it. Okay, so R2 is to throw. And if you hold it, you charge it up. Okay. I see.
That's a win.
Are there more enemies? Yeah, there's more enemies. Okay, I was trying to do the shield volley thing, but it's not working. That's their rule attack that we got. You can also sprint and jump attack. Okay, let's try to do the shield volley thing on this guy. So you have to press triangle as it... That's what he was saying, you press triangle when it comes back. But it's not happening. He's not throwing the shield again as I press triangle. He's just trying to go for a melee attack. I don't know, it really doesn't want me to do the shield volley thing that I just unlocked. Oh wait, that's not what I unlocked, right? I didn't actually get that move. We went with the roll. So I don't actually have the shield attack. Or the shield volley thing.
They're hitting us from afar.
Okay. So why does that bother saying R1 if I can just do L2 and then the D-pad? There's still some things that need to be figured out here, I think.
the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead.
Okay, I'm getting more used to the combat and stuff, but I'm trying to figure out here. So when you hold L2, you get the quick option to do these things. Why does it say R2 and R1 here? Because pressing those does nothing, and I don't need to hold those or press them first to do other stuff, because I can just use the D-pad options. So up on the D-pad would be, for example, Harding's heal ability, and right on the D-pad would be Ballara's healing ability. Same with their other abilities too. So the R2 and the R1 while I'm holding L2 are just... Oh, I see. It would be for the other abilities, if they had a third ability. Which I guess maybe they get one later. Or other characters have one there and these two don't. But that's what's that saying. Those spots are empty, which would be R2 and R1. Okay. And then square X and I guess circle would be my third ability there. The quick shortcut or whatever. Okay. Alright, we're figuring it out. Let's get to like the next checkpoint, and then I think I might end the stream there. So I've already been live for about an hour. I started kind of earlier tonight. I started at like 2. It's just after 3 now. This is a healing thing that I don't really need right now, but still get it. I will say the graphics, especially in this area of the game, wherever we are, this place looks really cool. Like not just like good graphics, but like well designed. This place is very colorful and it just looks awesome here. Friend or foe?
Damn.
Foe.
Another sentinel construct. We'll
Sentinel
have to take
construct. Okay, Sentinel. Fentanyl. Alright, let's try some abilities here. Let's try this. Oh no, that's the one that buffs my attack. I forgot we've already used that. Oh, that was like my counter attack. Okay, cool. He's almost dead now.
Okay, easy enough. But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby.
Okay, we destroyed that Sentinel. So these abilities that I can have them do, it's all cooldown based. It's not actually using like spells or actions or something like in Baldur's Gate or whatever, or like FP, like in Elden Ring. These are just cooldown based abilities. But I guess you can't use a certain character's other ability unless their cooldown is finished. Like with Harding there, I wouldn't have been able to use her heal as well, because the other one was still cooling down. But with Ballara, like I can use her heal now. I can keep the heals that I have, my 3 heals or whatever. And once her cooldown is done, then I can use her other attack too, which we still need to try that. I want to see what Ballara's other sort of like attack does, her attack ability. I was going to try it on the Sentinel there, but I did Harding's and I forgot that was the attack buff, so just kind of had to go ham on him. Anyways, let's head inside and see what we got. This is the temple, right? Are we here yet? I don't know.
Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Can anything here tell us what that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
Okay, I'm gonna try the hammer. So we're in this temple. Oh, that closes this door. Seems more like a... This actually kind of reminds me of Jedi Fallen Order now. Or Jedi Survivor, which I played. Jedi Survivor was actually around like a year and a half ago when I played that game. Because that was... When did Jedi Survivor come out? And how long was I playing Jedi Survivor? I think it was like 2 years ago now. It's March 2025. I'm pretty sure Star Wars Jedi Survivor came out like earlier on in 2023, and I was playing it, I think, like towards until like the end of summer. God, I don't even know. Jedi Survivor was a great game, and I remember it took me a while. I was streaming it for months. But it was a while ago now. I think it was like maybe 2 years ago when that game like released. I think it came out maybe in like April or May. Anyways, that's weird. I'm just realizing now that Jedi Survivor came out 2 years ago. But this thing here kind of reminds me of it. The puzzle aspect of taking something like with the Force or whatever, like I'm making something float in the air, and it's closing a door to open another, stuff like that. That's just big Jedi Survivor vibes. Or just, you know, the Star Wars Jedi games in general. It's Jedi Fallen Order as well. Okay, let's put this back here. I want to go in here first, and then we can use the other door. What do we have here? Some gold. Oh, that's it. Just some gold. Flawless crystal. Okay. That's all. Alright, let's grab the thing again. Now we use this door. Fade touched war axe. Ah, I got a new weapon. So that's gonna be two-handed, right? Like the hammer. Let's find out. Yep, new two-handed weapon. Okay, so my woodworker's mallet does 72 physical damage and has 39 stagger. This fade-touched war axe has 95 physical damage and 47 stagger. So it's got a little bit more stagger and a lot more damage. Plus it's also got other stuff with upgrades, I suppose. Alright. Fade-touched war axe. That'll be fun to try out. We got an axe. We'll see what it can do. Is it always going to be glowing turquoise like that? Because that looks sick. Oh, there's more sentinels and stuff in here, right? That's what these are. These ones aren't hostile. They're off. Not this one.
These constructs! It means I was right.
Right about what?
About where we are. It's an armory. And I think I know what the artifact
Oh damn,
is.
that did a lot of damage to him. Okay, they're coming on one by one. I feel like fighting 4 of these guys at a time would be tough. Actually, 2 of them came through, I think.
Got it.
Losing some health here. I wish the lock-on was a little better. I like that there's lock-on in this game, but it doesn't stick that well. If I start looking away, it'll go off of them pretty easy. I wish it was like a hard lock-on. That's what I like. Hard lock-on. Also, you can parry with two-handed weapons, but you can't block with them, so I have to get the perfect defense or whatever on it. It's better to dodge with the axe, unless you think you can get the parry. Also, these two are only going after me. I guess they never try to kill your companions. They only go for me.
Still alive? Still alive.
Okay, well. We killed the sentinels. Now, if we go back out, there was a heal that I left somewhere around here, right? I think so. Oh, I won't let you go back because yeah, there was a pot that I had smashed, and I had a heal there that was sitting. Couldn't use it. Oh, I like the new axe. I think I still like the sword and shield better, but the axe is better than the hammer that I had, so that's cool.
So what kind of artifact shows up in an armory? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
A what?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Ancient elves used them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
Worn handpick. I keep thinking that I'm getting like a new weapon or something, but it's just saying valuable item. Right? It specifies if it's a weapon. Because a better one-handed weapon would be great, like a better sword or something. What's this?
Methalinast. Darkspawn.
Darkspawn, eh?
Let's go get him!
Well, they're weaker than the sentinels. Damn. There's a lot of these guys.
Darkspawn. Here. I never would have believed it. Until today.
Yeah, the Darkspawn were definitely a lot easier to cut down than the sentinels. Okay, well, I'm actually thinking that now might be a good place to save and leave off. And then we should be getting back to this game next Thursday night. So in 1 week we should be streaming Dragon Age the Veilguard again. Like I said earlier, this is only my second stream on this game. First stream was 2 weeks ago. Only reason why I didn't stream last week is because I was away. We were on a vacation, but now I'm back, so we should be back to the weekly streaming for everything. And yeah, we should be doing some more Dragon Age next Thursday. So yeah, I feel like we maybe had a bit of a rough start to tonight's stream, but then things ended up working out pretty well. I kind of like the direction we've taken tonight, I guess. I don't know. The game is starting to feel more enjoyable, I guess. You know, with gear and with upgrades and stuff like that. Less talking, more fighting. Anyways, let's save here. Just yeah, just do a new save. So I guess the auto saves don't count as manual saves. Manual saves. All right, so yeah, I'll use my second manual save then. Save your progress up to the most recent autosave. Yeah. That's fine, right? Save 2. Sounds good to me. Alright, well that's going to be it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream on Dragon Age the Veilguard. And I'll see you guys all next time. Goodbye.